Howdy guys, I'm back with more Mass Effect 3. Last time I started to explore the new Normandy, but ran out of time. So this time I'm going to finish exploring all the different parts of the Normandy, talk to some people, read some things, and if I have time I'll go back to the missions here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by checking out the broker terminal here. Alright, Prothean notes from 2171 to 2185, which the current year is, 2186. So these are pretty recent notes. Alright, Glyph, remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device. Liara. Okay, so these must be Liara's notes. Alright, 2171. The University of Cerberus agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig on Duratorop. Very exciting. Professor Hanel is heading the expedition herself. Maybe I can even ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline. Attachment: Thesis on Prothean First Contact Protocols. Alright, 3 years later in 2174. I believe Dr. Joshon, okay. I believe Dr. Joshon was right to suggest that the Prothean artifacts we unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. My gosh, archaeologists. At least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. Attachment: Paper on a comparison of Prothean technology to modern Asari circuit logic. 2183, okay, so 9 years later. I'm going on the Theorem expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins there, but the University of Cerberus must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. Attachment: Paper on the end of the Prothean Empire. 2183, Part 2. Goddess. This human, Shepard, has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual, subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling, to say the least. Attachment: Paper on the end of the Prothean Empire with correction notes. Okay, so she's had this same paper for a while, I guess, but now it's got correction notes after she met Shepard. Alright, 2185. I reviewed the old Shadow Broker's footage of the Collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Protheans' husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Attachment: Paper on Prothean biology. Well, it doesn't sound like she extracted anything particularly useful, but it's interesting to know Liara's timeline nonetheless. And just think of all the time that passed was like nothing to Liara, but in this time Shepard went from being a very young adult teenager to a full-on adult woman with, that's a commander, right? So, kinda interesting. Alright, message from Operative Farron to the broker. I made contact with Tazik yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should just cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? Farron. P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Roni to stop saying Shadow and Broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. That's funny. Yeah, little Glyph over here, whatever we're calling him now. Alright, let's talk to the good Dr. Liara herself.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Okay, so I guess this whole... So would this setup be here if Liara hadn't become the Shadow Broker? That's kind of interesting. Well, definitely glad to have the Shadow Broker on our side in this one. So, Shepard can ask, did the Protheans finish it? But we already know the answer to that.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
I'm guessing it's probably some kind of nuke or something. Agreed.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable.
Exactly.
People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
Aw, you know, Liara's still, like, she's kind of cooled off a bit, but she's still so caring and sweet. I appreciate you for asking. There's hope for... I appreciate you, Liara, I do.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
And it is so good to have Liara back. I'm really stoked that she's, like, in this one.
Enjoy your day.
Oh, thank you, Glyph. I've got another little friend named Edie I think you should meet there, Glyph. You'd probably get along great. Actually, they'd probably hate each other, wouldn't they? Dr. Chakwas!
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old medbay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Oh, why?
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Ooh.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Man, you know, she makes an excellent point now that I've made enemies with Cerberus, it seems. They may very well have a bomb in the back of my head and the elusive man just flips a switch. I wouldn't put something like... I wouldn't put a kill switch past the elusive man. Yeah, let's do that right now. In fact, we should have done that like 3 days ago.
Yes, a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. The procedure we did for your scarring has produced a lovely synthetic protein overlay. And your body has accepted the implants quite nicely.
It did better. Sure didn't come cheap.
That's it. You're the picture of health.
Oh, well, no implants going crazy, no kill switch.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
Oh my gosh, I just got the biggest lady boner for Dr. Chakwas. I mean, I'm sorry, but damn, I love her. She is such a spicy old lady. I love this woman. I'm glad they brought her back in this one, and she's feistier than ever. I love that. She's like, oh no, we used Cerberus. It's like, damn, that's one way to shape what happened. Man, I love Dr. Chakwas. I'm so glad she's here. I'm so glad. That was so cool. I love her. I love her. I'm sorry, but I love her.
How's her inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Even Dr. Chakwas knows I suck at dodging. Man, I love this woman. I just want to ride off into the sunset with her. I don't even care.
You never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I agree, Dr. Chakwas. I agree. I hope you make it out in the end of it all, too.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Oh my gosh, I got way too excited over her saying how much she used Cerberus. She's just so cool. She's so classy. Oh. Legion? Oh, this is where Legion used to be. What exactly did we do with Legion anyway? So, this was, I'm trying to look at it, this was the thing that banged up Ashley. I'm trying to get a good look at it. It's, interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about that right now. I guess we're just leaving it in here. Good luck, Dr. Chakwas. Reassign powers. Okay, so... okay, so if I screw anything up, this is where I can fix it. Doesn't look like I can reset Ashley's, so I'm kind of worried. Reassign power bonuses. Reassign powers. Oh, I guess if... Conversations with your companions unlock bonus? Ooh, okay, so it's kind of like the loyalty, maybe, from the second game? I don't know. Alright, let's see if we recognize any familiar faces or see anything different. A lot of this looks kind of the same as the second game. Main battery. Let's see, nothing for me to mess around with in here, I guess. Some weapons and stuff. Nope, nothing really in here for me to do, so I guess I will go down the elevator and check out the rest of the Normandy. I'm kind of liking this new improved Normandy. It's definitely interesting. Alright, I've been through the crew deck. Now I need to do engineering and the shuttle base. Let's go. I'm just going to go right down the line here. Seems like the load times are nowhere near as slow either. Seems like this game's got pretty fast load times. Is this section, or can I... Ooh, I can't go through there. I wonder if there's a reason why. Alright, so we can go down. No more tally, no more engineers. Oh, Engineer Adams.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
Huh?
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Hey, I have a lot of regrets too, man, but why did you refuse?
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Yeah, I don't really blame him for any of that. I mean, given what we know now about Cerberus, I'd say he's a pretty damn smart man for not trusting Cerberus, so no need for an apology, buddy. I've been had.
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Indeed.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Glad to have you here. Alright, let's talk.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
An agricultural vessel, so they just grow stuff and spats. I guess it's necessary, I just never thought about it.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
And that sounds like that's exactly what we need against the Reapers, because it still doesn't hold a torch to Reaper technology, huh?
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Oh man, everyone likes Edie, and I'm still not sure about this. Like, Edie's proven time and time again to be a helpful ally. I don't know why I just can't trust her still. I guess it's the fact that everyone likes her. It's driving me nuts. Okay.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, ma'am.
Alright, okay, so guess I'll keep looking around here. Gosh, so this monstrosity here, what gosh, that's scary to think about. If you don't do your jobs right, you get vaporized, just like Shepard said. Can't say I would like to work here. I very much like not being vaporized. Model Turian cruiser. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff to pick up around the ship too. I probably need to double check. Model Sovereign. I don't know if I want a Model Sovereign. Gosh, yeah, I probably need to Shadow Broker even. Oh, is it on the other side? Nope, there we go. Not sure if I should probably go back through this whole ship again on my own time. I don't know if I've missed any stuff. It's kind of fun picking up all the toys though. Alright, so this brings me right back to where I already was, so I don't really think there's a whole lot left on that side. How about in here? Oh, here we go. This was, wasn't this Zaid's old room? Look at all, she has a bunch of photos here. Let's see. Oh, they're all missing people, I guess. John, call soon. Missing. Oh. Let's see, most of them look human. There's a Drell right there. Some Solarians here. There's a little stripper from Omega up there in the top with pink. Alright, let's talk to our new girl here. She seems alright.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
Oh?
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
You know, I don't know what it is about her face, but this character, this Diana, seems like she just, I can't quite put my finger on it, but she seems model-wise quite a bit different than the other characters. Now, maybe that's still me just getting used to Mass Effect 3's graphics, but it almost looks like she was kind of modeled off of someone else, maybe? I'm not really sure, but Diana has kind of an interesting appearance. Alright, get us support, focus on Cerberus, get us support, forget Cerberus, whatever. They want to act Looney Tunes, they can be Looney Tunes. We gotta deal with the Reapers right now.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Oh, she made an Elcor cry, but yeah, I don't know what it is. Something about her looks, like I said, maybe I'm just losing my mind, but she's got an interesting face. So if I talk to her again, will she have anything new to say? No?
Do we need to talk, Commander?
Oh my gosh, get off my ship. No, carry on.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Okay, so I guess if I ever get sick of her, I can just boot her off. Not that I really think I'm gonna be doing that, but I'm guessing this game's probably like Mass Effect 2, where I probably want to check in on everyone every every mission or two, probably. Alright, so last place for me to check out is the shuttle bay. This has taken me quite a while to get through every inch of this place. Weapon bench. Okay, so I can change my weapons around. I like what I have, though, so I'll keep it. Weapons upgrades. Ooh. Now, I'm not really sure. Should I just get everything or just the things that I'll use? I'm not really sure what to do with this. In fact, I honestly don't even remember what I'm using. Let me look. Shuriken and Eagle. Oops. Oh gosh. Okay, I don't think I did anything. Alright, so Shuriken and Eagle. Alright, so let me go over here. Shuriken, I guess I should at least get... Oh, whoops, that was not what I wanted to get. I guess I will at least get the... Oh, wait, no. Oh. Are they upgrades or am I improved weapon damage, ammo capacity, and weight? No, it's... Okay, purchase the 2? Oh, it goes up in numbers. Okay, now it's a 3. Alright, so should I just... I don't know if I should keep doing that. I feel like I'm going to end up spending all my money. Alright, so I have an Eagle 3 and a Shuriken 2. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, so I'm going to leave that alone. I don't want to run out of money, not be able to afford a... I don't really know what all I'm going to use money for, to be honest. A fish? I don't know. Oh yeah, I still need to go through the armor locker. Alright, Lieutenant Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Okay, at ease. So there, soldier, we're all friends.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
Ooh.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
Oh.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Alright, I like you. I like this banter that you're having with Mr. Vega over there. Ooh, alright, he's got a lot to talk about. Alright, your family, man.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Oh man, so all he's got is his job, huh? Poor fella, man. No family, lost his love. That's a real bummer, dude. But at least you have the family of the Normandy now, and this cute little robo dog. I don't know if you guys have been noticing the little robo dog walking around behind me. It's very cute.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
I think I do prefer that. I like that they actually talked about why they moved things between the retrofitted S2 and Mass Effect's S2. I think that's cool. I'm having a lot of fun going through all this.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them?
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
Jeez, 5, I guess I guess it's been 6 months between Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. I just didn't realize I'd been working on the Normandy all that time. I guess these things don't happen overnight, huh?
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit.
Thank goodness.
To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
I hope so. I hope that stupid Hammerhead is a pile of rubble. I hated that damn thing. If I ever have to fly that thing again, I'm gonna blow a gasket. The end.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
What?
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak.
Oh, damn it.
It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
Okay, so I don't have to drive it. Good, I'm no pilot. Great, carry on.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, please don't kill yourself. I would very much like no killing of self on my ship. Alright, so hopefully I don't have to fly this monstrosity and I will be flown about in it. There's Mr. Vega at the gun show. And I can't play with the little robo-doggy here. I want one of these. I want a little plushy robo-doggy. It's so cute. Alright, nothing here. Alright, well I guess the only thing left for me to do is talk to Arms over here. Hey, Arms.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Guess.
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
You know it.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
You know it.
Yep. We're going to rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You come down here for something? Or are you just looking?
Wow, I'm looking now. Alright, I don't want to give this guy any of the wrong impressions. I still got my Turian with the long reach waiting for me somewhere, so yeah, I don't need a reason.
It's my ship. I go where I want and talk to whoever I want.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that.
I had to watch a movie.
Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Oh, he wants to scrap. Okay, yeah, sure, I can do that.
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Lola? Alright, do I...
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
You remind me of my old CO.
Shepard is like half this guy's size.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Oh, sneak attack.
I do.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Ooh.
Good to hear it. But you sacrifice yourself, or my ship, needlessly. That's unacceptable.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
Lola, I like that. It's Commander.
No nicknames, Lieutenant. Okay?
Your ship, your rules. Your loss.
Oh, spicy. Commander. Look at him just meekly. Commander. I know I was kind of back and forth with the Renegade and Paragon mouse clicks. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to Paragon it, Renegade it, mix it up, but that was kind of fun. And you know, I'm once again, thank you for telling me to watch the Paragon Lost movie animation, because it really did give all of his backstory and makes him a more interesting character just because I watched that. Ooh, having some gnarly frame rate loss in here. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm not sure what's up with that. That's crazy. Well, anyway, I'm going to spend the last little bit of time here going through my emails. So because we've got quite a few, so let's do this. Alright, Special Ops from Stephen Hackett. Shepard, Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed your objectives. I need you to head to a Cerberus lab on the planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you're inbound. Hackett. Okay, so that's one of those little side assignments, I guess. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, emergency flash... whoops. Okay. That one that I already went to the bottom. Okay, reinstatement from Stephen Hackett, Commander Shepard. This letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement into the Alliance Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Under Emergency War Powers Regulation 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR-2. You are directed to begin interdiction operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Sincerely, Admiral Stephen Hackett. Alright, I guess that is my mission, is to go make friends throughout the galaxy. I like it. Alright, emergency flash traffic urgent from Alliance Fleet Operations. Flash, X1, blah blah. All Alliance military personnel. This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat. Do not attempt Earth approach. Further instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacket. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. In absence of further instruction, independent action is authorized. Gosh, seriously, when the galaxy is... has gone to hell and your planet's been destroyed, how do you make that warning? Well, what do you say, right? I think this is probably the best message we could hope for. Alright, K9, subject, K9, C-A-N-I-N-E, K9, I get it. Alright, subject, my dog. Dear Commander Shepard, I was a contractor working on the Normandy's haptic interface when it was in dry dock. Your VI, Edie, emailed me to let me know if I left my dog mech on board. Oh, yeah, that thing was in the bottom floor, on the 5th floor. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now, and would hate for you to go on a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please, just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemical trails, and 750-volt outlets. Thank you so much for this, and thank you and sorry for the trouble. I promise she won't be too much of a headache. Andrea Brown. Oh, poor doggy. You know, I mean, even if it's just a dog, even just a mech dog, you know, dogs are like people, right? I have an old doggo that if he died, I would be, well, I know he's gonna die someday, but, you know, it would destroy me. It's like losing a child. Well, it's not like losing a child, but it's pretty damn devastating, right? You know, these animals, even robot, you know, dogs, you know, they become part of your family, right? So I would love to drop your dog off, even if you're a million clicks out of my way, or I'll keep him, whatever. Alright, N7 weaponry from Lieutenant D. Eugene, Commander Shepard. Your VI, Edie, put in a request for to me for a handful of N7 grade weapons. Happy to oblige. I led the engineers who retrofitted the Normandy when it was turned over to the Alliance. Edie kept me company when we were overhauling the Normandy's interior. She's a beautiful ship, Commander. I'll miss working on her. I left the guns in your weapon locker. Best of luck, Lieutenant D. Eugene. Alright, ANN alert. New article, Quarian Fleet from Alliance News Network Information Partners by Ruxius Relius, ANN contributor. Citadel. Where is the Quarian Fleet? The latest intelligence shows that the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their homeworlds. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic geth centuries ago, but as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Turian and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Boy, whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination. And there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages and rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Creepers. Oh man, I encouraged the Quarians to go to war in the last game. I screwed up, everybody. I screwed up. Oh man, I kind of wish I had some popcorn so I could watch the Geth and Quarian war, but I got this whole Reaper thing to deal with. Alright, welcome back gift from Edie. While we were in dry dock, Joker suggested that a small welcoming gift would be appropriate to have on hand should you be reinstated as commanding officer. As the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers, he suggested, oh gosh dang it, Joker. I chose something from the official Systems Alliance catalog. Soldiers who have held an N7 designation for 5 years or more are entitled to a commemorative hooded jacket for wear on off-duty hours. You will find it among the selection of casual clothing in your cabin. I don't know if I skimmed through that or not. I'll have to go check for my commemorative hooded jacket. Thanks, Edie. Alright, you have an upgrade waiting. From Glyph. Dear Commander Shepard, some of the data you found allowed me to research an upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal Dr. Tassoni's office at your convenience, and you may choose how and when to implement it. Have a pleasant day. Alright, I already got that 5% to shields or something. Alright, priority mission Eden Prime from Alliance Command. Commander, Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. Why won't y'all leave Eden Prime alone? Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. Ooh. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. Alright, so been through all of the emails that I have right now. So I've got 2 priority missions and this N7 one. And from what I understand, I think I want to do this. I want to do everything before the priority ones because these side missions expire. Now, I don't know if it's time for me to buy the DLC stuff. I'll probably just go ahead and buy it. And I'll have to refer to one of you. I know you guys left me comments before on when the best time to do that stuff is. So I'll have to double check that because I want to make sure I do everything in a good order this time around. Whew, anyways guys, that was me finishing up the exploration of the new Normandy. Took a lot longer than I thought. So next time, like I said, I'll either do this or maybe if it's time to do some DLC, I'll do that. I don't know, I'll have to look. But yeah, I'll be done for now. Thank you guys so much for exploring the new Normandy with me, and next time we're actually going to do a mission. Thanks again for watching guys, and bye for now.